Throughout this video, we use the terms stroker, tweener, and power player. If you do not know what type of bowler you are, see a certified coach. And watch the pros to determine whose style matches up with yours. Pros who are considered strokers are Walter Ray Williams Jr. Pros considered tweeners include Parker Bohn III. And power players include players like Robert Smith. Let's meet Team Scorpion. Now, let's take a look at the Scorpion pattern. At 42 feet, the Scorpion is the second longest PBA experience pattern. In sport leagues around the country, it's one of the higher scoring patterns. You can play the Scorpion from multiple angles, but the length of the pattern typically forces bowlers to play further inside. On the Scorpion, you typically will want to use a more aggressive bowling ball, one with a duller surface and/or strong layout that gives you a controllable reaction on the back of the lane. Typically, this pattern plays in the track area of the lane, between the 8th and 14th boards to start. Style and lane surface will dictate where you start, with power players starting further inside than strokers or tweeners. The break point will typically be between the 6th and 10th boards to start. Straighter angles on fresh patterns are preferable. As the pattern breaks down, the length of the pattern should allow for bowlers to move inside to create more area. Many find that playing the Scorpion is comfortable, since the break points are similar to most house patterns. While you may be able to play the same part of the lane, you may have to use different bowling balls to score well on this pattern. So, you can play it similar to the way you would play the house pattern at your favorite center, but you will have less room for error on the Scorpion pattern. Due to the length of the pattern, bowlers can create room to miss inside. That's because the house shot is typically 40 feet. The Scorpion at 42 feet gives you an extra 2 feet of length. So, if you miss outside, you won't get the bounce back like you would on a normal house pattern, and you will end up light of the pocket. To review, the Scorpion is one of the higher scoring PBA experience patterns. You can play the Scorpion from multiple angles, but bowlers will tend to migrate inside. Typically, you will want to use a more aggressive bowling ball on this pattern. Power players will start further inside than strokers or tweeners. The break point for all styles of play should be in the track area of the lane. While the Scorpion pattern may be the closest to your typical house pattern, it is much flatter, and you may need to use a different ball. You will have less room for error. These strategies apply to both right and left-handed bowlers. Keep in mind that the information given in this video is a good starting point. Not every house puts down these patterns the same. You should let your ball be your guide. Also, to really improve, see a USBC certified coach. And be sure to buy your equipment at a certified pro shop. They're experts that can help determine what is right for you.